So there I was, about to pass out, and I get a notification. Pops up and I hear, new NGS news, question mark? Yeah, new NGS news. What's going on YouTube? Kronos here, and welcome back to the PSO2 video. So today's video, we're just going to be doing quick site react to all of the, basically the info dump that they dropped on the website about PSO2 NGS. So it's going to be a lot of things to go over. I have not read through everything. I've only read through certain portions of it. But I'll be mostly just doing kind of like my first reactions along with you guys to see what we have coming. So they do go into showing us basically, hey, look, we got more news for you guys, kind of additional information part 2. And here's also the links to the additional information from beforehand and the original announcement. So let's strap in because this video might take a while. As if my information videos don't take a while already as it is. So regarding personal shop and trade items for PSO2 NGS. So I can basically summarize this one for you guys. It's pretty self-explanatory, but basically things that you get in PSO2 will only be able to be sold in PSO2 and on the market in PSO2, and things you get in PSO2 NGS, you know, so on and so forth. So we'll go through each piece of it, make sure I was actually right about that, because like I said, I skimmed through these. Items obtained through PSO2 NGS are only marketable through the PSO2 NGS personal shop system, and items obtained in PSO2 are only marketable through PSO2's personal shop system. The personal shop system allows the display and purchase of items by value according to the N meseta. Yes, it is called N meseta in PSO2 NGS. It looks like in the game according to the N meseta, the in-game currency of PSO2 NGS. Upon sale, a 10% seller's fee will be deducted from the item purchase price, basically market tax. Unlike in PS2, there's no ability to trade items directly with other operatives in PSO2 NGS. So you can only use, that kind of sucks, but with all of the issues they've been having with people doing duplications and things of that sort, having to disable trading and all this sort of thing, I can see why this is probably an option they went with. That might change in the future, we'll have to see. But honestly, trading wasn't something we used consistently all the time anyway, and a lot of times it was used for RMT, so I mean, not that RMT can't get around this sort of thing in the first place, but it's just one of those things. Regarding the power of weapons and units you obtain from PSO2. So this is actually a question a lot of people have had. What happens to our gear? What happens to our units? So on and so forth. The items obtained in PSO2, such as weapons and units, will be modified during the use in PSO2 NGS. Changes will be reverted during use in PSO2 and will be the same as before. So meaning your weapons will change when they go into NGS, and they will change back when you go back into PSO2. The rarity of PSO2 obtained weapons and units will be converted during the use in PS2 NGS as below. So 1 to 6 star weapons will just be 1 star, 7 to 12 stars will be 2 star, 13 to 14 stars will be 3 star, and 15 stars will be 4 stars. At service launch, the max rarity of items in PSO2 NGS will be 4 stars. Equipment requirements for classes will be changed according to PS2 NGS class specifications for each weapon and category, meaning that they're going to have the weapons in the categories basically match for PS2 NGS, depending upon the weapons that you're using. So it's not going to be always the same as it is over in PSO2. They will change when you go over to NGS, so keep that in mind. They may not function the same way. Equipment extensions and unit timed abilities performed or applied in PSO2 will not function in PS2 NGS. They don't want any sort of shenanigans with timed abilities or weapon or equipment extensions, going for like equipment that you can extend, so on and so forth, making it work like more powerful. They're basically turning all that off. So no shenanigans there, nothing you have to really worry about. Units in PS2 NGS will not be visible, and the equipment section for back, arms, and legs will be changed to the Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. The back, arms, and legs units will be obtained from PS2 will become the armors that fill each of those slots. So basically a Unit 1, a Unit 2, and a Unit 3. I'm not sure at this point in time if they're going to be separated like that. Like a unit you get can only be a Unit 1 or Unit 2 or Unit 3, or if it's like can be in any of those slots at all. That could cause, you know, some shenanigans there, but we'll have to see how that works out. The enhancement level of items obtained in PSO2 is unable to be changed at the PS2 NGS item lab, meaning you can't upgrade or enhance items in PS2 NGS that came from PSO2. You have to do it in the respective game. Weapons at plus 35 enhancement level in PSO2 will be changed to plus 40 enhancement level during PS2 NGS. Units at plus 10 enhancement level in PSO2 will change to plus 40 in PS2 NGS. So it's just plus 40 looks to be like their enhancement level they're going for. So plus 10 units will go to plus 40, plus 35 weapons will go to plus 40. Weapons and armor obtained during play in PS2 NGS can be enhanced to plus 40. So yeah, pretty much the same across the board. Weapon elements and elemental levels will be negated and set to 0 during use in PS2 NGS. I'm not sure if that just means they're not going to be doing elements on weapons at all. I didn't see any elements on weapons now that I think about it, so that might be the case. Weapon potentials of weapons obtained in PS2 will be changed to PS2 NGS weapon potentials with consideration paid to their original values. I guess they're just saying that in this case, it's going to be more like the potentials are going to be adjusted for NGS with their power being relative based on what, but they're coming from essentially. Like stronger weapons are going to be stronger than the weaker versions of the weapons. Stronger 15 stars will be stronger, so on and so forth. Let's see. PS2 NGS specific weapons and armors obtained during play in PS2 NGS are unavailable in PSO2. So anything you get in PS2 NGS is only for PS2 NGS. It does not go over to PSO2. Weapons and unit augments obtained in PSO2. Weapons and unit augments obtained in PS2 will change to PS2 NGS augments that correlate to some extent with the original abilities or stats. These changes will only apply to the items during use in NGS and will be reverted during use back in PSO2. Weapons and units obtained in PSO2 cannot be augmented at the item lab in NGS. Of course, they're not letting you augment them or change them while you're in NGS. And the designation of S-grade augments will be negated in NGS, and these items will have modified values that correlate to some extent with the original abilities or stats. Basically meaning S-grade augments aren't going to work, and they're going to try to compensate that with, some statage or something along those lines of what it seems like is the case. And they're just trying to, keep any shenanigans of people trying to set up certain setups in base PSO2 and have it function in NGS being, stronger, so on and so forth. So makes sense there. So equipping layer wear and cast parts in PS2 NGS. So this one, I already know one of my mods messaged me about this one, was like, I don't like this, but we'll have to see. So during PS2 NGS story cutscenes, a player character that is wearing or using PSO2 layer wear or cast parts will instead be shown wearing or using the default PS2 NGS outfits or cast parts. That kind of sucks, but I understand where they're going for, where they're basically saying they're not reanimating the story for the other body types. They'll just be using the base outfits themselves during those stories. So, I'll probably just have a secondary outfit for when I'm doing story stuff. That way I don't have to have one of the default outfits on. I'm sure it's just a way that people are going to have more outfits and maybe buy something else, so on and so forth. But this is also the case in base game. If you're using an NGS outfit, I know I read this on Bumped, but if you're using an NGS outfit during the story of the base game, you'll be wearing the default outfit too. So that's the case on both sides. And character design, male cast other than cast will be wearing close quarters. Female other than cast will be wearing quartz vires, and then it's just cast males will be wearing that series. Female cast will be wearing this series. So, again, not a huge deal. It's like, I wish I could just keep my regular outfit during the storyline, but it looks like they're just not animating multiple body types for that content. So, shared content. Let's see here. Shared content between PS2 and PS2 NGS. Please see the key table for shared content for shared and non-shared player data other than items. Let's see, data other than items between PS2 NGS and PSO2. Why meaning yes and meaning no, and does not apply or aspects are different. So the system playtime will be the same. Player may say, of course not. Registered symbol arts, crud. That's a problem. Registered chat shortcuts, cool. Registered auto chats, cool. Character overhead display, no. Okay, good. Displayed titles, no. Okay, cool. PSO2 NPC affinities, no. That is weird. I guess there's going to be some different NPCs that might come back, so I guess their affinities are going to be different. Available partner characters, those available via partner card episodes 1 through 4, no. That's really specific. Available partner characters for those available via partner card in episodes 1 through 4. Interesting. Okay. So for character stuff, character name and race, yes. Gender, there is no gender concept in PSO NGS. Characters created in PSO2 that used for the first time in NGS will have this character information generated as type 1 for males and type 2 for females. We already actually knew about this. We went over this sort of stuff beforehand, but there is no gender concepts in NGS. You can kind of you're more gender fluid, can swap your body types, all that good stuff. So cool stuff there. Face, hair, body settings, yes. Those move over. Character equipment information, no. Save palette information from PS2 is saved independently for NGS, so your palettes are different, which is actually a good thing. Class information, no. Experiencer, no. Skill tree, no. Added skill tree information, no. Boost items used, no. So the boost items will not work in NGS that you have from PSO2. Those of you guys are probably saving idle stakes. Not going to be useful, but I'm sure a bunch of us probably already knew that. Event items, no. And auxiliary information, no. So these are action items. Palette configuration information, no. Learn photon arts, no. We already knew that. Equipable information. So Equipable weapon information is different between PS2 and PS2 NGS. Weapons equipped in PS2 cannot be used in PS2 NGS. Basically, they're saying that power is different. Scaling is going to be different. Your levels are going to be different. You may not all have things equipped the same way. So this is just basically confirming that for you here. Equipable weapon information, equipable unit information, things are going to change. Pets, no. Probably because we don't know about summoner just yet. Equipable skill ring information, no. Fashion information, hairstyles, outfits, layering wear, accessories, yes. Owned items, inventory, yes. Inventory expansion if applicable, no. Crap. Inventory is going to be separate, which is not good. Hopefully they don't charge us for more inventory expansion, even though I'm probably going to buy it anyway. Not happy about it. Character storage contents, yes, cool. Storage stays the same across both. That's great. Character storage expansions if applicable, yes, great. Character storage expansion also stays. We already paid for those. That's good. Affinity gauge. If I mean, this is now that I think about it, this is probably because the inventory isn't exactly the same. It's not going to work the same. That's probably why this isn't going to be shared. But it's still like, yeah, I'm thinking to myself, I have 150 inventory slots. I want to still have those 150 inventory slots, at least, if not more. Affinity gauge of items in character storage or inventory. Affinity gauge, yes. I don't know this one. Maybe someone in the comments will mention it. Locked items and stealth units, no. Things will not stay locked and stealthed over an NGS. I mean, the concept of stealth units isn't going to be a thing because units aren't going to be should anyway. But locked items will have to be interesting. We'll have to see how that works out. Hopefully you're not accidentally selling things you want to keep. Mag information, only information regarding used mag devices will be shared. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying there. Yeah, never mind. Fashion information set by using a ticket item in the salon. Yes, meaning that if you start changing your character on one side and flip over to the other side of the game itself, it'll still be saved, which is good. Tutorial progression, no. Of course. Unlock quest status, no. Unlock client order status, no. Accepted client orders. I mean, all these are pretty obvious. Quest status unlocks, no. Gathering, no. Crafting, no. Personal quarters, no. Personal shop, no. Alliance, apparently alliances are going to stay the same across, which is good. That would be kind of annoying. Position with your alliance, yes. Enrollment status, yes. Friends, yes. Received emails, good. Friend requests, login announcements, all good. Communications, communication logs, yeah, all of this communication stuff is going to be awesome. What does it say? Log of players who have used your friend avatar. Friend avatars do not exist in PSO2 NGS. However, this function will remain in PSO2 and be accessible via your communications history. Cool. So it's not going to be in PSO2 NGS, but you'll still be able to see it, and it still works in PSO2 base game. Messages received, yes. Sent messages, yes. Messages received status, yes. ARCS ID stuff will still stay. Oh, hang on. ARCS ID settings, no. Add friend avatar status, no. And gift list, no. Wish list, no. So ARCS ID will not move over. I guess that's specific to PSO2. Storage, default extended premium OTP and pickup storage. Yes. It's funny how they mentioned OTP. I don't think we have OTP. I don't think we have one-time password storage. But yes. And Alliance and Meseta storage, no. Salon time remaining edit stuff, we talked about this beforehand. Yes. Time remaining to edit after color, yep, that's going to change too, or that's going to stay. That's really, really good. So this is just time remaining after you create after you use a salon pass to edit a character for premium set players. They give you some time to re-edit the character if you don't like the way it ends up looking out or ends up working out. And then time remaining edit after using a color change pass, basically the same thing. Collection folders sheets, no, of course, that's related to power. Crafting orders, no. So you're not going to be able to use your crafting orders over in NGS. You have to pop back over to PSO2 base game to finish off your crafting orders or pick them up. Casino coins, no. Probably a new casino. Lookbook, saved looks, yes. Awesome there. And then this is all player stuff. So player ID name, yes. Player ID, yes. Game records, yes. Encyclopedia list, no. Required titles, no. Block list, thank God, yes. AC balance, yes. SG balance, yes. These are also going to stay the same. Fun points balance, no. Not going to be over there. Challenge miles, no. Battle coins, no. They're probably going to go over all the currencies, yeah. Battle coins, Buster medals, Buster quest grade, also no. Dark Blast unlock status, no, because we don't know if we have Dark Blast in NGS. Purchase history, yes. Premium set, yes. That's good. Personal quarter use, no. We're not going to keep our personal quarters. Personal shop use expiration date, yes, because there will be a personal shop over in NGS. Extended storage use, yes. Awesome there. Material storage use, yes. Thank God. Expanded max orders received, no. Emotes learned by using items, yes. Collection folder expansion expiration date, no. Extreme pass distribution remaining, no. System, episode 5 and later available partner characters, no. Why did they even... That's weird. Episode 5 and later available partner characters is still no, so that's not, whatever. I'm not sure why they separated them, but I mean, I guess that was the case anyway. I thought maybe there was some sort of weird thing that episode 5 and past and later characters might play a role somehow, but I guess just no. Salon contents, fashion items that are usable on all characters. For tickets that have been used twice, no. Really? Huh. Odd. Fashion items that are usable on all characters, no. I don't know if this means that you can't use items that have been usable on all of your characters, which would be weird because it's like an account unlock thing, which wouldn't you be able to just go back to the base game, make the edit, then go back to the, I mean, maybe that's like a weird annoyance you're gonna have to go through, but we'll have to see. Quest unlock, story progression status, no, that was obvious. These are all options related to game settings. Okay, so your game settings, action settings are going to stay yes, cool. Game settings, HUD settings, things are going to be changing, so that's fine. Game settings, menu settings, things are going to be changing. Game settings, auto pickup is not a thing. Looks like lobby monitor video playback settings will be shared, but other things will not. Camera settings, yes. Text display settings, no. Notification settings are going to change. It's going to be dependent. It looks like a lot of these are going to be dependent on like the individual systems. Looks like, let's see, chat auto, so display auto chat from other users. Yes, okay, cool. We can have that turned off if we want to. Channel features in display all window. Looks like that's a no. I guess the chat is going to work a bit differently, so we'll have to see. Screen capture settings, yes, cool. Salon settings, yes, cool. Dark blast settings, no, we don't have dark blast. Redroid settings, no, we don't know about anything about Redroid. Control type display, no. Control types might just be different. Keybind settings, controller, no. Interesting. Control settings, keybind settings, mouse, also no. Very interesting. Control settings, keybind settings, keyboard, still no. Interesting. May have to reset some key bindings. We'll have to see how that works out. Audio settings, volume, yes, good. Graphic settings and graphic features. All settings will be shared except the following: soft particles, reduce some lighting effects. Okay, so these are all going to be shared except for these. And then graphic setting, quality display, everything will be shared except for max detail model display and max photon blast display, because photon blasts are going to be different in NGS. The information described within this page is under development, and the contents and functions detailed in this article could be updated without any prior notice, meaning this can change at any point in time. We have to keep an eye on it, find out if things are going to be different. We are very excited to welcome you all to the World of Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Please look forward to learning more about NGS or PS2 NGS in the near future. Thank you for your continuous and incredible support of Phantasy Star Online 2 PS2 team. So this is kind of cool. This is kind of crazy too, because they just announced that JP will be getting the graphics update in February, mid-February, and then all of a sudden this pops up on the website. So it's actually interesting to see this come up so soon. Some people have already released videos thinking, maybe we're getting their graphic update sooner than we thought. At first, I was a little bit skeptical, but now I'm starting to see that it's a possibility. We'll have to see how things work out. But anyway, guys, I don't want this to be too long of a video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed me running through this with you. If you haven't have any questions, any concerns, any hype moments, feel free to toss them in the comments below. As always, a like on the video is much appreciated. And absolve you half for ad block guilt. The other half is all by subscribing. Both are completely free and do help me out a ton. If you want to keep up with the content as it goes live, make sure to click on the bell icon to be notified of videos as they pop up, as well as community posts. And if that's not really your thing, you can always join us over on Discord or follow me over on Twitter for notifications via those two avenues. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out.